what would you say would be, since we're going to be studying the 37 practices of a Bodhisattva, could you say a few words about the benefits of studying that text or its significance?
Right. As probably some of the listeners would know, that is one of the texts that His Holiness the Dalai Lama often teaches, either independently or in preparation when he gives more specialized teachings, especially if he gives the Kala Chakra or other things. Another text he gives is also, this was the Bodhisattva Charyavatara, which is longer. The 37 practices is essentially 37 main stanzas. I think there are 2 or 4 stanzas at the beginning, introduction, and then maybe a couple stanzas at the end, dedication, but much shorter than the Bodhisattva Charyavatara. The author of that, Togme Sambo, Togme actually means a sangha in Tibetan. Did you know that? So he was supposedly, when he was a young boy, a monk, and he was a very good scholar. And at some point he amazed the other students at the monastery, answering some questions about asangas, some quotes of asanga from his compendium of Abhidharma, I think the Abhidharma Samuchaya. And so they called him Togme after that, asanga. That wasn't his original name. And but Sangpo, of course, means excellent or Bhadra, so it would be Asanga Bhadra, I guess his name would be in Sanskrit, but he was a Tibetan. Just before Lama Tsongkhapa, and he was recognized, like Shantideva and others, as being someone who really epitomized the Bodhisattva ideal, who really acted it out. And so that text, not only is it sort of like a great condensation of the Bodhisattva practices, but it's got some special flavor because of his actual practice of it. It wasn't just like dry words, or like Geshe Soka used to say, dry bones. Like when we study some difficult text, he said, now we're going to choose some dry bones. They're not just philosophical, but actual experiential. So I think that's very good, and it gives me an opportunity to review that text in the weeks coming up to that. I'm looking forward to that. I just taught a commentary on the glance meditation at the end of Lama Chopa to the students in Singapore over 8 weeks, and that was really nice for me too, because that's what I did every day during my 3-year retreat, to very slow and in depth, and to have a chance to explain that to people. That was nice. And I'm looking forward to the same thing with the 37 practices.